What's up guys, it's Drew with Profit Monsters. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you guys inside my shed and showing you guys some of the sales. I actually had a really good sales day yesterday, overnight, this morning. A lot of profitable items, so I'm going to take you through, show you guys what I sold, how much I paid for stuff, and kind of a little bit of the packing. It's going to be a fun video, so I hope you enjoy. So we are walking into the shed now, and I'll just give you a little bit of a tour. Obviously you can see there's a lot of bubble wrap right there. I'm gonna actually open this up for some natural lighting. I still have not insulated the shed yet, which is a big deal. I know I need to do it. I just keep putting it off and it's really bad for procrastination. My bubble wrap's falling. Hold on. I need to make that better spaced out as well. But you can see I've got some priority boxes. I've got some Guitar Hero stuff. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I love selling Rock Band bundles. And I boxed them up. I pre-boxed them up, most of them, except for this one, which actually sold. So that'll be fun to ship out. All of my clothing is right here. And you can see, like, I've got shoes all right here. So these four racks right here are all men's shoes. This is a mix of men's and women's shoes. And then this is pretty much all women's shoes and sandals moving this way, except for some of the boots and stuff, which I have right there. Moving over here, nothing's perfect. You know, I know where stuff is, but it's not labeled the best for, you know, if someone else had to run my business for me. That's something I'd like to get better at. I got some car parts here. Shout out Austin if you're watching this. Some of them are selling. Here's some Guitar Hero and Rock Band stuff, like guitars that have been listed. This was a return that the buyer didn't even open the box. They just returned it saying, I found a better deal locally, so I want my money back. It's just the ins and outs of doing business on eBay. This is a box of t-shirts that I have to go through right there. This is an eBay return that just happened. The Air Monarchs. Shout out the dad shoe. If you know, you know. I love my Air Monarchs, so it's sad to see these returned. But the buyer actually didn't even put in a return request on these. The buyer just basically refused delivery and then sent them back to me. And the box was all damaged. Everything was ripped. So I don't really know what happened, but I have to take the return on it again. I'm just going to get them relisted and sold. So over here is an area that I'm working on to get a little bit better right now. But I have been listing like crazy. So that obviously plays a little bit of factor into my organization. But I got bread makers, pots and pans, more pots and pans right there. Some more home housewares stuff, some electronics. There's about 4 Roncos right here. These I pay about $10 to $15 each for usually, and I can sell them for around $100. So all of them are in excellent condition, tested and working. I've got VHS players, mostly a couple of recorders in there, printer inks, and, you know, just a little bit of everything. So now that you guys have kind of seen a little bit of an update of the shed, the only thing I still have to do, like I said, is insulate. But I have, I think, 13 sales on eBay, 2 Facebook Marketplace orders from things that I listed last night, which are in my office. They are Guitar Hero guitars, and I think I have a couple Poshmark sales. So let's pull everything, and I'll show you guys what sold. All right, so we are going to jump onto my eBay first, and I'm going to show you guys what sold. 13 orders to ship out. So let's get to work. I sold some Nike shoes, a Dyson ball vacuum, Guitar Hero, a Wii game, a magazine, a Wii Guitar Hero bundle, which is right there, a pair of shoes, a pair of boots. I got these from my Rally Roots buyout. Those sold for $100 plus shipping. Some shorts I basically got for free. A lot of cameras that I've had for a really long time. Some Hokas, some Adidas, a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, and that's it. So let's get to work here. We're just going to start at the top right here because I see these Nike Wind Trail men's shoes. I actually got these in my last wholesale box video. If you saw that, these were in there. So I have about a $7.30 buy cost on these, and they sold for $45 plus shipping. Now this Dyson ball vacuum, I'll just take you guys to see it real quick because I'm just gonna go down the line here, but this Dyson ball vacuum I picked up, I showed it on my Instagram about a week ago. I picked it up at a garage sale for $3, and I got a DVD combo unit at that same garage sale, and a DVD player. So I paid $10 for all 3 items, so it's like $3.33 into my buy cost here. You can see I stack up on boxes, and I got kids' toys everywhere, but this Dyson ball vacuum right here is in really good shape. This is the DC40 model, and it works great. I've tested it, I've cleaned it, I've rinsed it off and let it dry, and this sold for $130 with free shipping. It's going to Lincoln, Nebraska. I put it on Facebook Marketplace, and I didn't get any local hits, which really surprised me, but the comms looked great on eBay, and I paid $3 for it, so I figured if I had to cover shipping on something like that, I think it's probably going to weigh about 20 pounds, maybe a little more, but FedEx Ground UPS should not cost me more than $25. I've shipped Rock Band sets similar weight and length, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue for me. But yeah, that was a great sale, so $3 into $130. The next item is a Guitar Hero guitar for $50 free shipping. I just listed that last night. This came in a wholesale lot, I guess you could call it, that I bought from a follower on Instagram. They go to the bins. Shout out Amy if you're watching this. And she sends me pictures of Guitar Hero stuff, and she was like, hey, do you want this stuff? I don't want to sell it, but I know you like them. I'll pick them up for you. We came to an agreement on a very fair price, I think, which is a little bit more than I'd like to pay for them as far as like if I'm at a regular Goodwill. But the fact that she's sending me like 6 or 7 at a time, and they're boxed up, they're sent to me, and all I got to do is test them. I think it's a great deal. I'm really happy with them, and so that one sold for $50 free shipping. It'll cost me probably about $9 to $10 to ship. Okay, next is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This came in a big Wii bundle that I bought, you know, on Facebook Marketplace. It came with a bunch of games, and I separated some of the games out, and so I think I have hardly anything into this. Probably 0 at this point, because I know I've sold off everything else. This is like the last item, but I have everything like boxed up here, so we're just gonna pull it out. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Make sure everything's in there. This sold for $21 and I believe 99 cents, so not too bad of a sale considering I don't have really any buy cost in it because I'm already in the profit. Okay, next is going to be a Shonen Jump Dragon Ball Z manga issue. This is the Vegeta issue. So these are right here. Let me find the right one. I think it's this one. Let me double check. Yep, it's this one. So I got these all at a Goodwill. And I actually had to fight another lady. Not fight, but I had to work with another lady because I saw all the magazines come out on a rack. There was probably like 20 something of them. And so what happened is I went up to the front and asked if they would be willing to take less if I buy all of them. And then I went back and this lady started putting some of them in her cart. And so I pretty much walked right next to her. She was looking them up one by one, and I just grabbed the rest of them and put them in my cart. And I was like, hey, can we work something out here? And so she took like a certain year, certain edition, because these are like October 2003. There's certain ones that I guess sell better than others. So she got ones that had like, I don't know, a certain character on them. I got the ones that had Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh, I think. And some of them I've already sold off. I paid like $1, I think, per magazine, or 75 cents per magazine. But all the Dragon Ball Z ones I decided to list separately here. So there's a couple that are worth like 20-30 bucks each, but it looks like the one that I sold, which I almost just put back on my rack there, this one sold for the lower end, which I think was like $11. Yeah, $11 plus shipping. But I'm already way in the profit. I sold out a couple of the lots of the big ones for like $60 to $90 each. I sold 2 lots. So I'm way into the profit on these. I think I paid $19 for every magazine that I got, and I'm like over $130 or $140 in sales. So not too bad. Next up is this We Guitar Hero World Tour bundle right here. So I actually have not put this one away because it takes this, you have to unscrew it. But it has been tested and it's working, and I have the original box. Here's the guitar, and the game, and the kick pedal right here. So this actually won't be too bad for me to pack up and ship out. And what I love about this one is, since it's already in a box, I can fold it up nicely, and then it fits in a Lowe's or a Home Depot large box, which I believe is 18 by 22 by 16 or something like that. So I'll check on that and I'll show you the size of the box, but it's this box right here. However, these ones I have reconstructed to be longer, but it fits this box like literally perfectly. I can just drop it right in a Home Depot box, and I would much rather do that than send this box with a shipping label on it. It's less likely to get stolen or damaged. So I'm gonna pack that up, and we will get that shipped out. It sold for $259 plus shipping, and so I bought that on Facebook Marketplace for $100 with like 3 other guitars, and I've since sold the other guitars, and I'm way in the profit already. This one I actually sold like 3 times the guitar, so I have that guitar multiple times, so I've resold it, and then I added it to this bundle because I sold this on Mercari actually, and it got returned to me saying that one of the cymbals didn't work or something like that, and these wires right here are known to kind of get corroded and go bad. It's kind of hard to see, but the plug in there, they're just really thin and fragile. So what I did was I found another Guitar Hero drum set after I got the return, and I took it back. I'm trying to show you. See, here's the original one right here, and this is the wire. I think they broke it and then blamed it on me, but I found another one on Facebook Marketplace, and so what I did was I swapped out that drum set for this one that's been tested and working, and now I have another one for parts. So still a really good sale. This one, this actual drum set, not the box. I got the drum set on Facebook Marketplace. It was a free pickup. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw that a couple weeks ago. Someone put it up for free, and it was like an hour away from me, or 45 minutes. So I messaged the guy and asked him if he would hold it for me, and I'd give him 10 bucks. So he said he'd hold it for me. He put it on his curb, and then he put it in his garage for me. I left the $10 on his doorstep, and a well worth drive to turn into a return, basically, from Mercari to turn into a nice full price sale. So $250, $259 plus shipping. So we will get that in just a moment. Next is these Nike Air Zoom Structure 19s. This is going to be, the way I do my shoes is I don't really have them organized by a certain brand or category. Normally this rack, the closest, is like the newest shoes I've listed. But these Nike shoes should be on one of these 3 racks right here. So it might take me a second to find them. I haven't really found the best way to organize shoes because there's so many brands, makes, models, and sizes, and I'm limited on space. But it should be these ones right here. Nike Zoom Structure. Overall good shape. This was a Goodwill pickup, and I believe I paid $9.99 for these, and so I accepted an offer on these ones of $39.99 plus shipping. I had them listed for $49.99. I'm trying to be better at accepting offers lately because I actually watched a Rally Roots video recently. Shout out Ryan. He was sharing in his dry rot video about just being able to accept offers more and being prone to like buyers. Don't be greedy is kind of what he said. And he was like, if you have a decent offer, take it, get the money, get the inventory out, and keep selling. And so that's what I've been trying to do a little bit lately, is not be so stingy with my items. Even though the comps may show $49.99, one sold for $49.99. If someone offers me $39.99 plus shipping and I only paid less, $10 or less, I still think that's a good offer to move the item. And so that was a fair offer. I've got lots of shoes, and so they weren't any like proprietary model or anything. So anyway, thanks Ryan for the motivation. So the next item is going to be these New Balance boots that I just recently mentioned earlier that I got from Ryan from the wholesale shoe buyout. This was right here. These are New Balance boots. I honestly don't even know what they're called, but I'll look up the model on eBay here, but they are really nice. They're brand new. My buy cost on all of these shoes was $4.36 each, because we ended up getting about 700 pairs almost, and there were some damaged ones in there, but I still counted them. And let's see, these are called the tan brown style Rainer Moda. So the Rainer Moda, $100 plus shipping. These ones are, there was like 22 pairs of new shoes that I got from Ryan, and this is one of the last pairs from that lot that has finally sold for me. I've made so much money on that bundle. I wholesaled a lot of the shoes out, and then I kept a lot of the good ones for myself as well to sell, and so I'm really, really happy with that business transaction. I sold a lot of cameras, Sears cameras. This was from a bulk buy, I believe, and so this sold for $59.99 plus shipping. I don't have much into this. If anything, it's probably about $5 at this point, because I have sold through most of them. I believe it's this case right here, so we're just going to move some stuff out of the way real quick. And it should be this case. We'll move it over here and open it up real quick. A nice little sale. I love selling stuff like this that has a nice case, because it's easy to ship. I'll throw it in a priority mail large box, probably large mailing box. Yep, everything is in there already, so all I gotta do is pretty much just throw some bubble wrap in here or some packing paper to stop everything from moving around. But we should be good to go on this. I believe it's just lenses. I don't think there's an actual camera on this sale, so it's just lenses. Yep, so you can see right there. And yeah, great sale. I've had this for quite a while, so I'm actually happy that it's sold. Up is a pair of Hoka One Rincons. This was a flea market pickup, I believe, and my last flea market I picked these up for, I think, $8. They are missing the original insoles, but I tell you guys all the time that Hokas will sell. Oh, right here. So I actually put these in the wrong spot, because this is all Nike shoes right here. That's how I kind of remember where all my women's Nikes are. And I have an offer on these I'm probably going to accept. But these Hokas right here, no insoles. And there wasn't a rip in the back ankle, which I didn't notice because I wasn't being thorough when I was at the flea market. But I put it in the listing description. The rest of it is clean. I don't understand how Hokas stay so clean but get so worn so fast. But anyway, it was still a really good sale. I had them listed for $59.99, and someone offered me $55 plus shipping, and I took it. So yeah, great sale. And then these Adidas Galaxy Cloud Foams. This was a Marshall's clearance pickup from a long time ago. I have about $12 into these. They're already in my office because they sold yesterday, but the buyer didn't pay till last night. So $40, not a bad sale. And then a vintage polo Ralph Lauren long sleeve shirt, size large. So if you guys have seen my channel, you've seen me go through my clothing. I don't really have the best strategy. Like, I want to be more like Ginger Marvin Kathy and have my stuff skewed, you know, and inventoried in a way where, I just almost dropped that, in a way where it's just easier to get to. But right now, this was how I started, and this is how I still have it. I'm slowly trying to get rid of clothing and sell less of it, because I don't like selling it as much as video games, shoes, hard goods, Ronco rotisseries, vacuums, whatever. So slowly working towards that. But anyway, so I have 2 bins of large t-shirts. That's kind of how I have them organized right here. It's not the best system, but it works for me. So I'm going to grab that, and then I'm going to grab the J. Crew shorts. I sold for $15. That was in a bulk buy, so I have like $2 into them. One of the lower tier items from that buy, but it should be in this bin right here. So I'm going to grab those and then show you real quick. Okay, here is the shirt and the shorts. These are J. Crew. My buddy Austin, I bought a bunch of clothes from him when he sold his house and moved to Costa Rica, so this was in that bundle. Nothing crazy. They just got like little flying birds on them. I think I have about like $1.50 or $2 each into those, but I'm already way in the profit from that bulk buy, so I have to look at if I did a buy cost on those or if I did it by just like bulk buy. And then this is a Polo Ralph Lauren, just a long sleeve shirt, but it is single stitch on the bottom. I believe it's an actual vintage one based on the tag. It's not screen printed because the newer Polo Ralph Lauren, Aeropostale, Hollister, those brands are actually starting to do single stitch on the sleeves and the hem to kind of, I don't know if it's cheaper, they're trying to give it that vintage look. So you have to be careful with that. But this thing has given me so many problems with lowball offers. I listed for $19.99, which is probably overpriced for a pocket tee, but I had nothing but lowball offers like $8, $7, $5. Finally got a $15 offer on it. I think $14.99. It was either $14 or $14.99. It was $14 plus shipping, so $6 off my item. And like I said, I'm trying to move some clothing, so honestly, I'm happy that it sold. I don't really have many clothing sales today from yesterday, so, you know, just to have a couple is really nice. So I just got an offer, actually, 7 seconds ago on this Center Swoosh Florida State hoodie right here. I picked this up at a Goodwill with my buddy Matt Easy. So I think my buy cost in it is like $6 because we did an average buy cost on that bundle. I listed it high because of the Center Swoosh with Travis Scott, but I know it's probably not worth $80. But I got a $40 offer, which is pretty low. So I'm going to counter at $70 and just see what happens. I think if he came back anywhere around $60, I would accept. I don't know if $50 I want to take on Poshmark, but we'll see. So, all right, let's go to my sales. So I sold this vintage Adidas jacket on Poshmark yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty slow day for me on Poshmark, but I haven't really been listing a lot of clothing, so that's kind of expected for me. This is a men's jacket size XL. So I've got like 3 XL bins, which are not labeled specifically. So now I gotta, like you guys have said in my comment section before, I need a better system, but I gotta destack this stack and then get to the sweaters and find which bin it's in. It's not the greatest system. I don't recommend it. Go watch Ginger Marvin's videos if you want to see someone who's really organized with that. But anyway, I'm going to set this down real quick and I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Show you real quick. The lighting's starting to not get very good in here because of the shade, but like I have the XL jackets in here organized pretty nicely and it's sitting right there. So I guess you could say I got a little lucky that this XL bin was the first one I looked at and it was right there. I need a better system. Someone help me. Someone come to my shed and teach me how to reorganize all this the right way with SKUs or whatever. I just don't feel like at this moment in time, with how much time I'm spending listing, sourcing, shipping, running my business, that it's worth it to take 2, 3, 4 days to redo everything. Just my personal opinion, because for the most part, I know where everything is. It's just a couple of the bins have multiple sizes, and so I just know that I have to go straight to those bins to look for it. But to me, it's relatively organized, but let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are about that and how you inventory your clothing. If you're a clothing seller, I'd love some feedback. I hope that this shed tour kind of helped you guys, motivated you guys, gave you some inspiration for some things to sell, maybe some bolos. And yeah, I'll show you the sales once I'm done packing them up, so let me get to work. I am in my office now, and I just wanted to show you the other 2 sales that I had come through. They were both Facebook Marketplace sales, and they are Guitar Hero guitars. So, plus the red one, which I showed you already, I sold on eBay for $49.99 free shipping. And then the one that's attached to it is not the one I sold. So let me get this out of here. Okay, so I just listed this last night, and I sold this for $49.99 free shipping. This one I'm doing a little surgery on, trying to fix it. Not having super good luck at the moment, but I'm going to keep working on it when I get some free time. All of these guitars were listed. These are from that bundle I bought from Amy. So again, thank you. This was a Xbox 360 Les Paul Gibson. I'm sorry I don't have a lot of space in my office to show you guys kind of like everything, but this is a great model. This one sold for $80 plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace. It's been tested and working. Very nice. You don't need dongles for that model. Any Xbox 360 wireless model, you don't need a dongle for. And then this is the all powerful, all profitable Explorer model. If you ever see this model, I don't care if you don't like selling Guitar Hero stuff, always pick this one up. It is a major bolo. It sells for me very consistently for around $80 to $90. This one sold for $89 plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace, and there's only 5% fees on both of these, so it's way better than selling them on eBay or Mercari, and people eat these up. So, you know, I listed all these guitars last night. I think I listed 7 or 8 of them last night, and 3 of them sold overnight. So, I mean, that's pretty good numbers considering I just listed them. That is kind of the stuff that you want to be looking for, want to be picking up, and want to be selling. Oh no, I forgot my hat. I want you guys to see my bald head. But anyway, so yeah, 50, 80, and 90. So you're talking about 140 plus 90 is $230 in sales in 3 guitars. So, and on these 2, the buyer paid shipping. This was on eBay, free shipping. It's probably going to cost me about $9, but still $50 for a PlayStation 2 guitar. Is I use my spreadsheet right here from Hustle and Hooks. I upgraded my spreadsheet back in, I think, February with Hustle and Hooks, and I don't know if I've showed this before or not, but it's just so helpful. Everybody who watches my channel probably knows about them, but this was just one of the best purchases I've ever made for my business. It shows you the profit, the margins, you know, all the numbers, and then it calculates everything over here on the side. So you can see like all the numbers, number of sales, cost of goods, gross sales, approximate fees, all that kind of stuff, net profit. It just calculates everything there for you. And so if you guys don't have it, it's only $50. It'll be the best investment you make. I promise you, even better than buying a Rollo. So everybody who has a label printer says it's one of the best decisions they've ever made, but this spreadsheet is really the best decision I think I've ever made for my business. So again, this is great. Now let's get to packing. Guys, I'm actually on the phone with my boy Joey Bada Bing 22. Say hi, Joey.
What up, guys? Let's go!
So I'm talking to Joey as I'm doing some of my shipping. We kind of like to talk almost daily, just check in with each other and see how we're doing. But this was that camera lens bundle. The bag fit perfectly in here, and I just wanted to show you guys the difference between priority mail and FedEx. So this is 8 pounds, 12 ounces. Priority mail is $29.38 going to Colorado Springs. And then if you come down here, UPS ground is $15.31, and FedEx home delivery is $14.59. So that's like half the price, guys. So make sure that you're always looking for the cheapest option. I've never had a buyer complain when it was like chosen as priority mail and then I sent it FedEx ground or UPS. I've never had a buyer complain, so I'm definitely going to be doing that, saving some money. And my GoPro's actually only at about 10% battery. These things drain like crazy. So I'm going to end the time lapse here, and then I'm going to show you guys the full stack once everything's done and ready to get shipped out. And then we'll end the video. Just wanted to mention that in total, my sales were just over $1,300. I did $1,060 in sales on eBay between yesterday and this morning. And then I had the one sale on Poshmark for $30. And then I had 2 sales on Facebook Marketplace for $170. So over $1,300 in gross sales, and my cost of goods is extremely low, so I'll have a lot of net profit there. Obviously, you got to take out fees, cost of goods, and everything. But for like basically one day, 24 hours worth of sales, that is killer for me. That's like Osborne to thrift status in sales. So shout out Tim if you're watching this. Joey, shout out Tim.
Shout out Tim, let's go.
So anyway, I love you, Tim. And yeah, so let me get this stuff packed up, guys. Here is the Dyson ball vacuum. I wanted to show you guys this one. All I did was bubble wrap it with thick bubble wrap. I cleaned it off with a baby wipe that I left on the ground, and then I separated the attachment piece right here for the floor. And then I've got some air pillows. I'm going to reconstruct this box the same way that I do for Rock Band stuff. So I'm going to slit it right down the middle, all the way down, and then it'll turn it to make it longer. And then I'm going to stuff this in there, and it should fit nice and snug. So I'll show you the final product, but I just wanted to show you this one because it's actually not going to be that hard to ship at all. It's just straight up and down. So straight up. Shout out Tesla Picker if you're watching this, but yeah, this should go pretty easy, and I'll tell you how much it costs as soon as I get it in the box. Here is the final product, guys. Check this out. I think this is a work of art, if I do say so myself. But all I did was take that large box and just reshape it a little bit. I put some cardboard over the sides with some air pillows on each side up top, and lots of bubble wrap. This thing is ready to go, ready to ship, and yeah. So I'm pretty excited about this box. It should make it there safe, and I think the buyer is going to be really happy with it. Now let me do some measurements and weight, and we'll see how much it costs. So the vacuum weighs 17 pounds, 2 ounces, and it is going to be 43 inches tall by 17 inches across by 9 inches wide. And so we are going to be looking at priority mail is going to be 7505, which is way too much. And so we are looking at UPS ground right here, or FedEx home delivery, 3483. So it's actually going to Nebraska, which is a little bit farther. I thought it was going to Tennessee, but I mean, I'm still happy with the sale. 3483 is way better than $75. I sold it for $139.09, so there was tax, so it was actually $129, so $130, a $3 flip, a $3 into $130 flip. All right, so we've got $130 sale times 13% average is $16.90, so we'll just say $17. 130 minus $17 for fees, minus $34.83 for shipping, minus my $3 cost of goods, leaves me with $75.17 in net taxable net profit. So I mean, that's still a pretty good flip in my opinion, and I'm really happy with that. So it's ready to go. Let's print out the shipping label and get it out the door, baby. So that offer that I had earlier on Poshmark that I was telling you guys about, I listed it at 80. The buyer originally offered 40, and my motto is always counter offer, you guys. I never decline. So we went back and forth. I countered at 70, he countered at 50, I countered at 65, he countered at 60, and I accepted. I paid $6.53 for this item, and so I'm going to grab it out of this large sweatshirt bin right here and just show you guys a little close-up of it. But that is a great sale to end my packing and shipping for today. Man, I'm super thrilled with all these sales going out the door. So I still got to pack up the Guitar Hero set right here. That's the last thing to do, but I got to break it down, so it's going to take a little extra time, but that will be gone as well. Let's get this hoodie. Here it is, guys, the Florida State Nike Center Swoosh Travis Scott hoodie. Shout out to Travis Scott for making all center swooshes more valuable now on the Nike team tag. Just a nice little hoodie, but I love picking these things up. Nike stuff just sells really well, and you can see kind of how I have the rest of my inventory organized here, folded up nicely so I can see what they are, and they're easy to access once I make a sale. So let's go ship this out. So guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. Everything is packed up and ready to go, except for that one Guitar Hero box, which I'm going to get to before I head out. But I wanted just to kind of show you guys, you know, this was a really good day for me. My sales are normally not this strong. Like today was $1,260 in sales, if you include that sweater sale that I added from Poshmark right here. that FSU hoodie. So just at $1,200 in sales in a 24-hour period, and that is a really, really solid day. I needed it. It's been kind of slow. My average lately has been like between 200 to 350, maybe 400, and I'm usually higher than that per day. So to have a really solid day with over $1,200 in gross sales is really good for me. I'm super happy. I hope this motivates you. I hope it helped you. Sorry for my messy office, but you guys know that when you're a reseller, sometimes that's just the way it happens. Shout out my Tower of Terror wall. If you guys have any vintage Tower of Terror shirts, sell them to me. And I guess that's going to be it, guys. I'll sign off here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, money!